Tui here. So this is it. You guys are looking at my new place, which is a very small studio, but I guess they call this like 1.5 room type of apartment in Korea because in there is my little kitchenette, which I will do a tour of today. I'm really excited today because I will do the entire tour of this place. And one of the most special things about this place is that I have only moved here. This is what, day 2 of having moved in, and it was super easy for me to move here. I mean, I did take a taxi from a subway station, but I only had 2 suitcases and 1 backpack, and it only cost me less than $200 extra, like less than $200 to get settled in completely. I have already made 2 meals in this house, and everything's already kind of streamlined. And one of the best things about being a minimalist is that you have so little stuff, and also your lifestyle is so compact that you have more freedom, like in your mind, to be more creative and to create these routines right on the go and things like that. So I'm really excited. And one of the funniest things that I noticed is that one of my suitcases still felt a little bit too heavy when I was carrying them, which was like a good sign for me to declutter. I try to declutter a little bit of summer clothes and things like that, and I have taken out some trash. So yeah, let's do a tour of my room, and I'll start with my bedroom slash living room and my main living area. Let's go. So I'll give you guys 360 view of my entire place. The window would normally be open, but I'm keeping it closed for privacy. And that would be my bedroom, and that would be my kitchen. So over here you can see my bed setup. Some of you might recognize this blanket from my bedroom tour, and this is new-ish cushion for that I use for my pillow, and that works for me for now. And this little number is actually awesome because you can actually fold this thing, but it doesn't have the foldable creases, and I only paid like 40 bucks for this day bed, and you can actually spread it and it can be a bed. And yeah, maybe I'll include a video clip of the entire bed setup when it's spread out. Or actually, you know what, I will do a bedroom tour later and you can kind of see that bedroom tour, which is just part of the room. But yeah, this one was awesome, but I think it's because it's been like sitting in the warehouse for some time or something like this. I was feeling a little bit itchy because I think I'm allergic to dust. Well, I know I'm allergic to dust and dust mites and things like that. So I bought some product to take care of that. I'll show you guys what that product is during the kitchen tour today. But yeah, basically this is my bed, and I spread it and then I washed this cover. You can actually remove the cover, and then yeah, I had no problem sleeping the second night, which was last night. The first night I felt kind of like itchy and sniffly and things like that, but I feel much better today, which is great. So that is my cute little bed setup. And over here, an internet guy came in today, and he told me like when they painted over this wall, I wanted white walls, and that was one of the conditions of moving into this place. But they forgot to leave this internet hole open, so they kind of like they put the wallpaper all over it, so they had to put a hole there. This will be covered soon by the landlord. I got a little bit annoyed because I really wanted like the whole thing set up by today, but like I said in my most recent video, other people don't always rush things as much as you would like them to. But that's fine. And this little table is something that I bought once I moved in, but this was only like 16 bucks from a market, which is awesome. You can actually fold this table, but honestly, I think I'm just gonna probably like leave that open because I use the table a lot to like eat on it and then like read on it and put my camera on it and things like that. So there's my trusted backpack, as you guys know already. And over here we will move into the infamous hidden area. But you see, that right here visually, it's not that appealing because I have all my suitcases and things like that, and I don't have any other storage. But usually, since I'm like over here by the bed, as you would expect, I spend most time on this area. You barely see the wall. So this fridge, which I was like, why is the fridge so big? I don't need a fridge that big. But I realized that that's actually a great way to kind of like compartmentalize your life and then like separate your living space into different areas. So that's pretty awesome. And here are all my clothes that I would need to wear nowadays. And all my summer clothes and beauty supplies and things like that are actually in here because I don't need them right now, but I will need them soon. So anything that I don't immediately need, I put in this suitcase, which makes this pretty heavy. That's why I put it in the bottom. And this one has a couple of projects that, like books and things like that I want to read, and then I want to study
once things settle down. So in a way, I am forcing myself to not access items that I don't need by putting them in this suitcase down here. And then I'm putting some of the books and things like that away from cluttering my main area. But I do want to get to them once everything else gets settled down. So this is like my, I guess you could say this is how I organize my life. Priorities, no priorities, second priorities, not a priority. And I got this awesome drying rag. I think this was like, yeah, I think this was like $5 from Daiso, which is like they have everything. It's like a Korean dollar store pretty much. But yeah, they have literally everything and they're so cheap and it's awesome. This one I also bought when I moved here. It was like $5 from Daiso. It's very pretty wooden box. I prefer these type of material, obviously, than like plastic, but you know, let's face it, like plastic products tend to be more cheap than wooden items, but I was really glad I was able to get this box for like $5. This thing was also like $5. And the thing is, so how much is that? That's like $40 for the day bag, which is awesome. 40, 16, so 56 plus $10, so what, $66 so far? Yeah, so I mean $66 plus $5 here, so that's like what, $71 and things like that. So I mean, it's not bad, you know. So far we spent less than $100, and this little number, it was like this whole place actually smelled like cigarettes, and I actually heard that this room has been empty for like as long as I can remember, or as long as they can remember. So like no one was living here, but it still smelled like cigarettes, which is why I bought this air purifier thing from Daiso, like the dollar store, and this thing was like what, $2. So yeah, that's another what, $73 that I spent. Anyway, I had to take a phone call, but yeah, here's some couple of miscellaneous items like my hairstyling products and some paperwork and things like that for work. And let's move into my fridge. Ta-da! This is just food trash out here. I'm just keeping it in the fridge so it doesn't smell. But one of the best things about this place is that I could just leave them out and then they will take them like in the box. So I don't need any like a special container or anything like that. Maybe it's because this area it's more for like general publics, and then this building is not like a high-rise or anything like that I'm used to staying. So yeah, less rules. So I guess that's convenient, you know? I don't know, I like it. And here's some food supplies. I got like 15 of these apples for $5 from like a local market, which is amazing. And they actually taste really good. And they're actually like pretty. I mean, I picked out like the good looking apples, but yeah, that's awesome. And some pork, and then some tofu, and then broccoli. This whole head of broccoli was like $2. And this tofu was only $1, and then this whole thing of meat, which I eaten like a couple strips, that was like $10. So I already cooked in here. I will include a video clip of what I cooked before. And here's water bottles. And one of the things that I actually forgot to bring is my Brita. It's at like another place, so I need to actually take my Brita and then like get it, you know, get it here. And this is one of the ice cups that I bought to drink water out of it. But yeah, I need to get a cup soon because I don't have any cups. But I think I might reuse this for some time because it's just like a perfectly good plastic cup. So yeah, it's what I have in my fridge. I don't have any seasoning, but it's been good for me because like I've been eating, I guess, less salt. And yeah, sometimes if I want to order in, I would do that, or I'll go out and eat, so it's not a big deal. That's what's in my fridge. Now let's move into my bathroom. Woohoo! So, ta-da! Likewise, over here I keep the window open so I can get some air. Hello guys! And this is my bathroom. And one of the things that I really like about this bathroom is that it was actually pretty spacious for what the size of this whole house was. And then like everything was like pretty good quality. I mean, there's like a tiny little hole in the tile over there, but it's pretty clean. And then I have like 3 towels. I have I have 3 small towels and 1 big towel, which is in the washer. But that's one of the small ones, and the other small one's in the washer. And this small towel is actually sports towel. I try to use this as the only towel in my house, which is probably what I want to do ultimately if I want to be like really extreme. But I realized like to use this sports towel, you have to kind of like wet it, and I don't like the feeling of like wet fabric on my body after I've been wet from a shower. So unless I can learn to like discipline my feelings, I would just use that as a foot towel. But it's great because it absorbs water really quick. And I was always one of those people, like I would love to buy foot mattresses and things like that, but when I was moving to this new place, I tried to create a challenge for myself to try and like ask myself, is this absolutely essential, or can something else function, or do I really need this item? And I realized that works just as fine as like a foot towel, and then it absorbs water fine, and you can fold it into any shape you want once it's wet, and then you dry them. So anyway, I digress. And there's some slippers. I like to wear them when the floor is wet in the morning. Yeah, so I didn't really need these, but I kind of like them for now, so I'll keep them. But yeah. And the little scrubber thing that was already over there, and I told you guys in one of my bathroom tour videos that you can actually declog the toilet using that instead of using like a pump. You just need to like work your muscles into the little toilet drain. So yeah, that was already here, which was really nice. I'm just gonna keep using that. And the only items that I have out on the counter is this soap. And another thing is I kind of wanted like a soap case, like a soap holder, because I brought this one soap with me. But I was like, do I really need a soap holder? Could I just put it like somewhere on the counter? And I was like, I don't really want it on the counter because then I'll get like soap gunk and things like that. And then I just put it on here. And since once it got wet, it kind of got like sticky. So and then it just sits there, and then it works out just fine. I don't really need to buy a soap holder. So that's another thing that I guess I managed to downsize as I moved over here. There's my toothpaste, and then the razor, and then my hair treatment, and the shampoo that I use often. And anything that I don't really use that often, I'll keep in here. So you can see there's some toilet papers, and then like my toothbrush, which is resting on my floss, and then like my makeup remover, which I do use often, but I'll just keep it out and then like squeeze a little bit of it and put it back in here to keep my bathroom space clean. And then all these other items like, you know, deodorant and lotion and things like that I just keep down here. I am just so happy that I don't have that much stuff. I should probably move this to the kitchen area actually. This is like sewing kit or something like that. But yeah, I'll keep it here for now, whatever. And guys, that was my bathroom tour. Hi! So let's move into my kitchen. Let's go. So here's my kitchen. And here's a little washer, which I need to take out some of the clothes because I just did some laundry. And my little cooking area, and then only the essential items that I actually use, like the dish detergent and scrubber and things like that. And over here is some kitchen items and a bunch of household products. So this is like a bug bite lotion or something like that, and this is like a antibacterial spray that I use on some of my blankets, bunch of masks, and some toilet paper, which I use toilet paper for everything. Like I'll use it to wipe off grease after cooking and like wiping off surfaces and things like that. Another thing that I really like is this wipes, like water wipes, and it was only like $1, you see. So that's like a 10,000 won, which is like $1 in Korea. This also I got from Daiso. There's like 100 of them for like $1, so which is great. And I already used up some of it because I was like wiping down the entire place. And then here's some alcohol gels that it's for your hand, but I also use it to clean off grease and like wipe the floors. I would usually like pump some onto the floor and then use like a wet wipe to wipe the floor, and then like it gets the dirt out like magic, you guys. Like, and it's only like $3. So like, where are we now as far as money goes? So it's like $1, that's $3. Let's say those sprays are like what, like $2. That was like 1 + 1. So what? And then there's this thing. So let's just round those things up to like $9. I mean, so $90. So far I've spent $90 to get settled in here. This soap was actually already in here, and then I did buy that sponge as well, which was like $1. So yeah, like around $90 so far. And you guys notice there's a scissors. I could use it for office purposes, but I did use it to like cut up some meat. I feel like paper isn't really that dirty, so I would wash this after using like, I use it for cooking mostly. Like I use it to cut up my meat. And it's fine, it's just scissors, whatever. It does the same purpose, and if I need to cut any papers, since they're so nice and clean, I would just use them to cut the papers and then clean them before I use them to cut the meat. So here's my foldable knife that some of you guys have seen already. My foldable fork and spoon, but I keep them like long and tight, so I can use them right away. I need to wipe those actually. That reminds me. And here's some rice balls that I bought that I would cook with. And yeah, and this my trusted little bowl. I did buy this frying pan. It's specifically for induction plates. You can't really use all types of plates for pots and things like that for induction, so I bought this new one. This thing was like $5, I believe, so that's like what, like $95. Let's round it up to like 100 because I could be missing something. Yeah, so it was like $100 that I spent so far to get settled in here. Let's move into this little cabinet in here. Now over here there's some extra toilet paper, so I guess you could say let's just call this like $10, which I don't think it was even that much, but so let's $110. And then there's this like bug spray. It kills like bed bugs and like any bugs and things like that. So I bought this yesterday and it was like what, $8? Yeah, so like let's just round that up to like $120. How about that? And here's like 10 of these regular trash bags, and there's like food trash bag. So I think like for 10 of these, this one was like what, $5, and that was like $3. So let's round it up to 130. Let's just say 130. Here's laundry detergent. It's only like $3 for like 2.5 liters, which is amazing. So that's like what? Let's say 130, 133, sure. 133, and here's, I wrap up my shoes that I don't wear that often, but I do need to wear. Like I got like a big interview this Sunday for my school, so I need to wear some nice shoes. So I just put them in a plastic bag and I put them in here because I don't really have any shoe rack and things like that. But it works just fine. Like there's no harm in putting shoes with laundry detergent. And here's like a shopper bag that I try to use whenever I go shopping, so I don't buy any more of the new plastic bags, and I could just be like somewhat environmentally conscious, which isn't like my strongest suit, but you know, if I could manage to be a little bit more disciplined and help the environment at the same time, why not? So that's where all my miscellaneous items are. And here's some trash bag and like a regular plastic bag that I got for free when I was buying like, I don't know, like water and things like that. And I would usually leave them out here when I have some trash. I did take out some trash today, but yeah, regular trash I'll just put in here, and the food trash that you saw is in my fridge. And this one I will put like plastic and other miscellaneous items in here, and then I leave them outside, and then people will take them from the designated area. So, and here are two of my shoes. These are some boots that I wear whenever I go outside, and these are the sandals. I know they're for summer, but like if I'm trying to go to like a convenience store that's like right down the street, I would just wear these sandals. I don't care. And they work perfectly fine for like a regular shoes. So I think that's it for the tour so far, you guys. Let me do an outro. Hi guys, so there was a tour of my entire apartment. I hope you guys liked it. Was it exciting? Was it surprising? So far I haven't had any trouble like feeling like I lack anything in this house. If you have any questions, comments, or anything that you want to see next from me, and I'm telling you, like no matter how small your space is or like what kind of lifestyle you live, there's always room for improvement. There's always room to minimize and downsize and streamline your lifestyle. So yeah, I'm going to do my laundry now. I already set up my laundry rack and I'm going to start the day. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, night, wherever you're in the world. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time with more content. Bye!